This is Dr. Vaishali and I am reading from the book Substance of Homeopathy, chapter number 35, the anion. Number 1 is carbonate. The central theme of the carbonate is vital reaction. Carbon is found in the inorganic form like a graphite and diamond, and in the organic form the latter is a vital component of the most chemical compound associated with the life. An entire branch of the chemistry, means organic chemistry, is devoted to the study of these compounds. The present study refer to the organic carbon compound with special stress on carbo vegetalis and carbo animalis, vegetable and animal charcoal. The main feature of these drugs are sluggishness, lack of reaction, the collapse state, etc. A state very close to the death. In the failed state, carbo-veg is almost dead, corpus-like, and it has been called a corpus reviver. There is a complete loss of vital power and the reaction. The copper side is just the opposite of this. It represents vital reaction and activity, means animations. We find the following rubric of the carbonates are: the starting starts easily, starting fright from and as from a frightened easily, and is irritable from the trifle, offended easily, lascivious, passionate, fear of strangers, fear of death, affectionate, violent, vehement, anger, violent. Delusion deserted for second is delusion smaller of being, fear of accident, fear, anxiety in the dark, on fear of unknown. We come to the basic theme of the carbon, which is the fear of death. With the need for a vital reaction, means activity in order to survive, this is the suggested by the rubric starting from the fright. The starting from the fright and this mortal fear is found in all carbonates in our materia medica. For example, baryta carb, calcarea carb, kali carb, natrum carb, etc. On the failed side, the carbonates have sluggishness, lack of reactions, and slowing down of the vital processes. The symptoms are reaction lack of, dullness, concentration difficult, indifference, fear of everything, fear of being smaller, so the delusion small he is, slowness, comprehension difficult, no feeling of pleasure or the pain, collapse condition, easy pain and dislocation, and the dullness and apathy. From this we can see that the carbonates represent the vital reaction of the life, the fear of death and the desire to live, the basic survival instinct. When a salt is formed with the carbon, the main feeling is that of survival, which depend on the X, the feeling of that element. For example, calcarea carb feels that his survival depends upon the security. Another feeling could be my security lies in showing a vital reaction. So the main theme of the calcarea carb is in the role of the calcium in the life. The main theme of Kali carb is the theme of Kali in life. Potassium being made use of in the life process. Therefore, we say that the carbonates are the most representative of that of particular cation or the substance. For example, magnesium, calcium, carbonicum, and magnesium. Magnesium carbonicum of the magnesium and the ammonium carbonicum of the ammonium, because they represent the role of that particular substance in the basic life process. Thus, carbon, which form the very basic of the living kingdom, represent the survival instinct and the basic reaction required to live. The situational materia medica of the carbon is one of the fright, where there is a threat to survival and the person finds himself too small and poor in the race of the survival. Now, second one is the silicates. Silica form a large part of the earth crust, and rock, mountain, sand and glass are all composed of the silica in very proportion. As the sea lashes against the rocks, they stand firm, rigid, unyielding, almost unchanging. The main theme of silica is the need to be unyielding, unchanging, to be rigid and fixed. Silica represents a stubborn, continuous resistance with the firmness in the face of attack. The pathology of silica often exhibit this quality of the fixity and obstinacy. Chronic suppurative processes like keloid and fistula and unhealed angry ulcer. The Cilicia person feels that his survival lies in the rigidity, fixity, and firmness. In the collapse state, means a failed state where he is unable to achieve this, the Cilicia person internally feels weak and faint hearted. And the irresolute, timid state of the Cilicia is well known, the timidity when appear in the public, the extreme self consciousness and feeling of fragility of his image, of having to stand out there and face everything without losing his composure or the changing his stance. These feelings create in him tremendous anticipatory anxiety before meeting the people, appearing in the public, or before an examination. The other side of the Cilicia is the courageous, defiant side. In Boric repertory, mentioned the mood, courageous, and defiant. Silica is found in the hard structure of the body like the nail and the teeth. It gives them this structure a certain solidity and firmness so that they are able to withstand attack. One of the main constituent of the cement is silica. Cement is used for firmness and rigidity to fix the bricks in the place. The essential symptom of the co-op state of the silica are the fixed ideas, resistance means obstinacy, fixed image and rigidity. And in uncompensated state, the main symptom are yielding, irresolute, suggestible, means rubric is magnetized, desired to be, extremely nervous, timid and self-conscious. Silica is found in very small quantity in the human body. Man needs to be firm, tough and unbending only to certain extent in the face of change. A silica person assumes this stance all the time. The situational materia medica of the silicia, I would think, is that of the person who is expected to live up to certain image, even though keeping up that image get increasingly tougher and tougher, and it seems as though this image would shatter at any moment. And silicia lies between the psychotic and tubercular miasm, as it has a fixity which looks like a psychosis and the resistance to attack which look like the tubercular miasm. In the dream, beside those of anticipation of the exam, etc., Cilicia has a dream of being pursued by the wild animal. This represents the internal feeling of being attacked in some way and the need to stand firm against it. The silicates have the property of silicia, and where there is a silicate of the particular cation, we find added to the quality of the cation the silicia features the needs to be firm and the rigid in the face of attack.